Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday evening Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Edwards. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I come to you guys live every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 to show you a fun new project. So today is the annual catalog release date. So hopefully you guys were able to get on and look through the catalogs that I had mailed out or hand delivered. Hopefully you guys have been able to take a peek at it to see all of the amazing things that are in there. Today's card is going to be focusing on one of the suites that is in that catalog. So we can now officially show the inside of the catalog. I won't flip through every single page, but I will show you the page that we're going to be working on. And I definitely apologize for being a little tardy today. I came out at 6:20, 6:25 like normal. Everything's hunky-dory. And as soon as I hit live, my computer decided it needed a little nap. So I had to retype everything in. So that's what took me the extra couple minutes. So definitely thank you for being patient. Technology has not been my friend. It usually isn't my friend, but today I got on the phone at probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning with Apple, and I literally did not hang up with them till about 2:45 this afternoon when I finally was like, I can't handle any more of this, and I still have to go to the grocery store. So technology has not been my friend. It never is, but today definitely was not my friend. I was trying to upload and download probably 30,000 pictures off of my phone. I was able to get about 17,000 done today. Well, it's still downloading in the house, so cross your fingers when I go in, it will be finished. But it has been an all day thing. So I at least have 17,000 room space on my phone to take more pictures. I know it's a little crazy, but it's been a few years since I've done it, obviously, right? Anyway, that was my day. Hopefully, you guys had a better day than me being on the phone all day long. Good evening, Darlene. Welcome. Okay, I am going to point you over and I am going to show you some fun new things. This is one of the items we're going to be playing with today. So this is called the Circle Saying Bundle. It comes with the 2 3/8 circle punch and this stamp set. So I brought all of it in to show you. It is definitely so fun. You can color the little seashells, you can color the flowers, you can color kind of the water sunset theme. We're going to be focusing on the cupcake today. So this is one of the funnest sets I've been able to play with. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. There's a couple other that have been amazing as well. So let me get that over. And okay, I charged my iPad all day today, and for some reason it didn't charge. So I had to do that before we went live as well. So it has just been a lovely day. So this is the card we're going to be focusing on today. I think it is so fun and so cute, and it's so simple. So this is what we're going to play with. I did pull in some of the designer series paper. It's Countryside Inn. This actually matches another bundle that's in the catalog, but I really liked it with the cupcakes. Just absolutely gorgeous blue and white designer series paper. So fun and super beautiful. So that's the paper we're going to be playing with. Let's get all of this out of the way. So we have our card base. It measures 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored it in half at 5 1/2. So I'm just going to take this and line up the edges. Grab your bone folder. Give that a good crease. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it up on my iPad and it's not wanting to come up, but that's okay. We'll live without it. And then bring in all of our goodies. This is our new boho blue. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And all of these are going to get layered, but we're not going to layer them just yet. I have a piece of our basic white, 3 3/4 by 5. And then I have two. This is 90 navy, and this is the boho blue. These both are the same measurements, which is 1 3/4 by 4. And our gorgeous designer series paper, both are the same size. They're 1 1/2 by 3 3/4. So we're literally just going to glue these pieces together. So I'm going to grab some adhesive. Sorry. Grab some adhesive, find one that works. That's the hardest part in the craft room, is making sure your adhesive is working. There we go. So this one I'm going to put on the boho blue, and this one I'm going to put on the night and navy. And this piece of designer series paper is not directional specific, even though it kind of looks like it. You have some of the little petals or leaves, or not entirely sure what they're called, but they can go either direction. There we go. And then we can go ahead and glue these pieces together. So this is a very simple but elegant card. I sent a picture to my upline Heather today of what I was doing, and she was working on the same exact card. Very close, very similar. Not the exact, but pretty close. So I'm just going to kind of overlap these two pieces a little bit. So I'm going to glue this one down first. I'm just going to come up here, lift that up just so I can kind of gauge where it's supposed to go. That looks pretty good. And then I'm going to glue this one, and I'm going to lay this right on top. So it's a very easy card. It's very easy, but there's a couple different steps to it. So, and I have my beautiful boho blue ribbon. I'm going to grab some mini glue dots. And I'm going to start down here at the edge. And I'm going to kind of just wrap this kind of diagonal. Usually we do our ribbon vertical or horizontal, but this one we're going to do kind of at an angle. Grab some glue or a mini glue dot, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do another row. So come in at an angle, just kind of gives it a little bit different look to it. My scissors are sharp. My little doodad got in the way of it. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get to comments, but for some reason it is not wanting to work. Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's up. Now I should be able to see comments. Hello, Heather, Stephanie, Carol, Jessica, Monique. Hello, everybody. I can see you. Okay, so now we can go ahead and glue this down to our card base. So I always like to come in and put a little extra adhesive on my ribbon. Good evening, Valerie. We're going to set this right in the center. And now we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So we can grab our punch and piece of scrap basic white. I have my night of navy, and I'm going to ink up the celebration. So I'm going to kind of stamp this closer to the bottom, but I do want to make sure that my circle punch is going to be able to trim all the way around. So don't go too close to the bottom. So there is my circle celebration, and I'm going to bring in my mementos with the cupcake. When you're using your blends, you definitely want to use your memento ink. It will help it so it doesn't bleed. And I brought in my crumb cake and the boho blue. So all the colors that they came out with this year, they do have blends to go with each of them. So that is the one really nice thing. Usually they don't have blends for every single color, but all of the new 11 colors plus the 5 new in colors, they all have the blender pens. My original card, I should probably grab it. I threw it away. I probably shouldn't have thrown it away. Actually, it wasn't the whole card. So I originally did mine in the Night and Navy light on the bottom, but then I saw my upline do hers in the crumb cake, and I was like, oh, that is gorgeous. So then I changed mine. So I'm just going to take the dark crumb cake and kind of just highlight these little lines. I'm not going to do every single one of them. I'm not going to go all the way down, just kind of giving it a little bit of dimension. And I've made 3 or 4 of these cards, and I've always forgotten this little tiny piece right here. Every single card, I've forgotten that. So now I'm going to come in with the light boho blue. I'm going to gently color. If you've never worked with our blends, they literally blend beautifully. You don't have to push very hard. It's just like a little gliding across your cardstock. You don't have to white knuckle it at all. And it blends gorgeous. And it'll save your tips of your pens as well, as long as you're not like cramming it into your paper. So there's that. And then I'm going to bring in the dark, and I'm just going to accent these little pieces. So this could definitely be, maybe change up the designer series paper, but it could definitely be a masculine birthday card. So there we go. How easy it is. We have one little trick that we're going to be doing to it after I put it on. Yes, Jessica, you are correct. Save the marker tips. Okay, grab some dimensionals. We're going to put this on the back. And 5 is overkill, but it's your cards. You can put a million on here if you want to. I'm going to come in and set this right in the center. And then, are you guys ready for it? La la! Some Winka Stella. We got to put this stuff on everything. That Frank's Red Hot Sauce commercial. I won't say what she really says in the commercial. Actually, I do think they bleep it out, but we all know what they say. So there we go. Super simple, super easy, and it is so stinking cute. Okay, we have one more to put together, and I actually changed it up a smidgen. The card itself is the same, but I changed up what I did for the cupcake. So let's grab your card base. We're going to fold this in half. Thank you, Jessica. Good evening, Teresa. And I'm going to set this aside so I don't accidentally glue all this together before I put the ribbon on. So glue this down. I'm going to bring these pieces in. Just make sure you are putting glue on the right side of your designer series paper. There we go. So this next one that I'm doing, I wanted to show you that even though you're using primarily blue designer series paper, your cupcake can really be any color you want it to be. So I am seriously in love with all of our colors. The bubble bath is phenomenal, but there's one color that literally screams my name. So I had to use it tonight. I'm going to take this, put that down. Just kind of make sure that they are lined up right. Let's grab some ribbon. And do you guys see how I work off of the spool? It's not that I'm trying not to waste it, but I'm trying not to waste it. Unlike a couple weeks ago, my Facebook Live, I wasted a little bit. We won't talk about that. But I try not to waste our ribbon. So I work with it off of the spool. Even when I tie my bows on the spool as well. I think it just works easier for me. But if your way works best by cutting some off, do whatever is convenient for you. There we go. Let's glue this to our card base, and then I will bring in, I already colored the one because I couldn't help it. I probably should have waited for the live, but that's okay. Lay this right there. Okay, are you guys ready? Drum roll, please. I don't have a drum, but there you go. I colored it in the um, berry burst. So we have the light berry burst and the dark berry burst and blends. And I wanted a berry burst cupcake. So I think that turned out super cute as well. So you don't have to just do blues and white. You can spice it up and have different colors. Okay, peel the back off and set that right in the center. There is also a stamp that says happy birthday. Since this is a happy birthday card, I usually don't stamp the insides of my cards, but I think we definitely could. See, now you want the cupcake. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, Jessica. These are so stinking cute. Now, had I brought the berry burst over, I probably would have put berry burst on the inside, but we're just going to do the night of navy because I have it here beside me and I don't want to forget. So if you're leery about stamping the inside of your card, you can come down here to the bottom and stamp your happy birthday towards the bottom. If you're leery about getting a halo or not having it even, but you know what? Just play with it, wing it, and have a great time because that is what crafting is all about, is fun, getting together with friends, and putting a smile on somebody's face when they get a card in the mail. I did forget the Wink of Stella. We can't forget that. So there you go. Hopefully you guys liked today's project. So this one is the Berry Burst. It's the blue and white with a pop of color. And then I did the other two in our normal blue colors. So I was super excited when I saw this design, and I hope you guys like it and will recreate it as well. Thank you for all the hearts. I totally appreciate it. So I will be back on Thursday for another live. We have our bingo and BOGO on Saturday. So who's ready to win some bingo prizes? Bingo starts at 6, the BOGO starts at 3. So you can come at 3, shop the BOGO, leave, come back, or stay and hang out. It's totally up to you. So anyway, I will see everybody on Thursday. If you need any help ordering any of the product that I used tonight, definitely feel free to reach out. I am totally here all the time for you. So let me know if you need anything. If not, I will see everybody on Thursday. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Darlene. Have a good night. Bye-bye.